Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Libra, what is going on for the rest of the year? October, November, December 2020. It's a general overview of, home life, love life, relationships, career, money, finances, just general overview for the rest of 2020 is a general reading. So if it doesn't resonate, please feel free to check out your other placements. If it does resonate or you enjoy the reading, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Let's see what is going on for my Libras. Anyone with strong Libra in their chart, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What is going on with my Libras for the rest of the year, October, November, December 2020? We've got the King of Earth, the Star, and the Eight of Water. What is going on for Libra? What is going on for my Libras for the rest of 2020? October, November, December 2020. What is happening with my Libras? Libra, October, November, December 2020. What is going on with you guys for the rest of the year? I'm going to stop there. We've got Eight of Cups again. It's come up twice now. Definitely leaving things behind that no longer serve you. We've got the Five of Wands, we've got the Ten of Swords, Temperance, Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Hierophant, the Hanged Man, Ten of Cups, Hermit, we've got the Devil, and the Wheel of Fortune. Lots of major arcana here, so lots of major things going on. Okay, Libra, so we've got a few challenges here, but then we've got some interesting outcomes by the time we get to December. So let's start in your kind of work, finances area. I feel as though in October, we've got the overall energy of the King of Earth, that's King of Pentacles. So there is a lot of concern about your stability, about your finances, that sort of thing. I feel like in your work situation, there have been quite a few disagreements here with the Five of Swords. Could be a lot of differences in opinion. There might be a lot of, just sort of petty arguments with people when it comes to work, when it comes to your career, which is really sort of leaving a bit of a sour taste in your mouth. I feel like for some reason, there are just some disagreements happening at work. Maybe a little bit of office politics, things like that. But it's leaving you a little bit unsettled and you're not really liking it. Yeah, some kind of, office politics, gossip. Maybe there are other people around you who are, having a bit too much of a say or an opinion in what it is that you do or how you're doing it. And it's honestly, by the time we get to November, it's kind of making you want to pull back your energy. You're starting to pull back because you're feeling like perhaps, this job, this career, this position that you're in is not really worth your while anymore. And you're trying to decide between whether or not you should, stay in the place that you're at, in the company that you're at, in the job that you're at, or is it time to break away and do something new? So you're at a little bit of a crossroads by the time we get to November. But in November, we're much more concerned with, we've got the overall energy of the Star here. So we're much more concerned with, what's going to make you feel fulfilled deep down. What's going to bring you peace and happiness. You want to get out of that energy and, go into a little bit more of a healing here with the Star. The Two of Swords, is a card of, again, crossroads, making a decision. You don't necessarily have all the information, so you're not 100% sure about, which direction to take. And maybe there's a little bit more investigating that you need to do here in November. By December, we've got the Hermit energy. So you're once again deciding to pull back, deciding to take some time for yourself. I feel like with the Eight of Water here as the overall energy for December, you've decided to walk away from what no longer serves you. So all that conflict, all those disagreements going on when it comes to work, you're deciding to step away from that and move into something new, move into something that's going to help you heal, that's going to bring you fulfillment deep down. When it comes to your money, Libra, the advice here in October is to be very sensible with your finances. In other words, don't go around spending a lot of money or excessive money on a particular thing. Be very balanced in your approach. Be sensible with how you spend your money. Perhaps the challenges that have occurred when it comes to, work, when it comes to your job, have made you realize that you need to pull back a little bit. You need to maybe pull back on some expenses, and you need to just get a little bit more sensible when it comes to your stability and your finances there, with both the King of Earth and the Temperance card here. When we get into November, we've got the energy of the Hangman. So once again, you're just pulling back a little bit. You're having to get a different perspective on things. And I feel like, again, the finances and the career, the work are sort of tied together here, because this sort of crossroads at work is making you sort of get a new perspective on money, or think a little bit differently about money. And maybe the things that you wanted, the sort of material things that you wanted or that you felt were very important, that you had to achieve, all the things you wanted to buy, all the money that you wanted to make, you're kind of realizing, well, hang on, is that actually worth it? Are those material things actually worth, my peace and my sanity at work? Is it worth it? Am I better off doing something that is more, spiritually or mentally, intellectually fulfilling, rather than doing something just for the sake of earning money to spend on things which at the end of the day are not that important, or are not as important as, your own sort of mental sanity and your own peace? I do feel as though you're going to make the right decision here, Libra, because when it comes to finances, we end off so strong here with the Wheel of Fortune. So there's going to be a big, big turnaround in your favor. The wheel is going to turn in your favor. So whatever is going on here, you've dealt with work and with finances, actually, I believe, in quite a mature way. And that's going to ultimately lead to a lot of success here. So there's going to be more money coming in. You're going to feel a lot more kind of hope for the future by the time we get to December here with the Wheel of Fortune. So I absolutely love to see that. Once again, I do feel that it will have to do with walking away from something that no longer serves you. So whatever is causing that big amount of conflict and sort of unsettling energy, if you decide to walk away from that, pursue your own path, it's going to bring you a lot of success. When it comes to home life, when it comes to love and relationships, I feel like the two are a little bit tied together here in this reading as well. So we've got the Eight of Cups here in October. This is, someone deciding to leave something behind, something that, again, emotionally no longer fulfills them. That seems to be kind of the theme of October, November here. So you're choosing to walk away, or someone has chosen to walk away, and this has led to a little bit of a change, or again, a little bit of a pullback in energy by the time we get to November, because this walking away means that I think, Libra, you've decided to sort of reanalyze a situation, and it's like, well, is the effort, is the time, is the investment, the emotional investment that I've put in to someone or to a particular situation, has that actually been worth it? Because I don't think it's a very stable situation. With the Ten of Swords, you have had some kind of major disappointment when it comes to love. This is someone who feels ultimate betrayal in this card. This is someone who feels like they're at rock bottom. This is someone who feels, stabbed in the back, who feels that just really like a situation has just ended so badly. You're coming out of that kind of disappointment, Libra, which I really don't like to see. But the good thing about the Ten of Swords is that obviously it can only get better from here. This is the end of a cycle. This is complete end. And I feel like you will be moving into something that brings you a lot more happiness by December. But I feel like at the moment in October, you're still recovering from it, to be honest. You could be dealing with another air sign, another Libra, possible Gemini, Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Taurus here, Capricorn. We've got some Cups energy as well, but those are sort of the main signs that are coming out. it's really interesting that when we get to November, we've got the Hierophant here. So I think that is just really reflecting, well, could be a couple different things for different groups of Libras. But for some of you, you're really reflecting on what you actually want, and what you want is a higher level of commitment. You're sick of people who are unreliable, unstable, people who are just gonna, leave you behind, people who don't have any sort of thought towards the future. You don't want that anymore, because you're very much in the energy of stability, in the energy of building something for yourself, building a life for yourself, building a stable connection with someone, a long-term connection with someone. So you don't want someone who's just going to betray you, lie to you, stab you in the back, not be loyal to you. You'd rather walk away from that completely. So that's really going to be a focus going into November as well. Here with the Seven of Pentacles, where you're deciding whether or not it's worth continuing to invest your time in someone, whether or not they're worth that kind of higher level of commitment. For some of you, again, this might be just a small group of you, but there could have been a relationship or a situation with someone where it was kind of not supposed to happen. What I mean by that is maybe it was a little bit kind of, I don't want to use the word inappropriate, but maybe it was a relationship that wasn't really supposed to happen. Like maybe it could have been with, co-workers, or, like a manager at work or something like that. Like there was some situation where, this is not someone who you were supposed to have feelings for or be in a relationship. So that's for a few of you, and maybe there has been some kind of ending or some kind of walking away to do with that, and again it just made you feel like really betrayed by this person. Whoever this is that you're dealing with, Libra, it's not over. So if you want it to be over, I am seeing this person come through as the devil energy here. So someone is very, very obsessed with you. You're really concerned about your ultimate happiness, what's going to bring you ultimate emotional fulfillment. And I have to say, it's looking like you two are still very, very tied to each other. I don't think that this person is going to give up very easily. I feel like even though things have ended in some way, shape or form, or things have, one or both of you have tried to move on into a different direction, I do feel like there's going to be a comeback around here by this person. This person is still obsessed with you. You may have turned your back. You may have decided to just kind of focus on yourself, focus on what makes you happy. And ultimately, you may have decided to, like I said, leave this person, move on from this person, move on to something else. Again, we've got the Eight of Cups here twice. So that is that energy of moving on to something that's going to be more emotionally fulfilling, and leave the rest behind. And we do have the Ten of Cups right next to that. So some of you could be making that decision to just completely move away from this person. They're not going to like it. They're still going to be very, very obsessed with you, but you're ultimately concerned about your happiness. And that's the right attitude to have, Libra, because you're looking for your wish fulfillment. And yeah, just be careful of this energy here, because, with the devil, again, it could be just Capricorn that you're dealing with, because that is representative of that sign. Or you could have Capricorn in your chart somewhere, but it does represent relationships that can be codependent, can be toxic, can be a little bit obsessive. So just be careful about that, because I am getting a strong energy of someone coming back around, or someone being way too tied to you and unable to move on. So just be very careful of that, Libra. But overall, we got some good things coming in here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Cups. So, and you're deciding to take control and move on to things that make you happy, rather than sort of staying in this kind of conflict situation. So things are definitely looking up. Potentially a few more challenges with a particular individual though, so watch out for that. So I hope you enjoyed that reading, Libra. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Thanks again for watching.